that he is going to do what?
Follow American Indian.
He gonna follow American Indians because, well, why would you follow American Indians? Like, how the American Indians gonna help you figure out how to get a...
Has tremendously impacted student learning in a positive way. It gives the opportunity for, just in my classroom, for students to be self-paced in their work, and for me to differentiate their lessons based upon what level they are and change it smoothly without disrupting the flow and pattern of the work that they're accustomed to. It also provides them with access to things outside of their normal environment, where they're able to learn about the outside world. Where they're able to learn about the outside world from their own environment, and to be exposed to things that they wouldn't normally be exposed to. For example, different cultures, different styles of dressing, different types of languages that technology has opened that door for them to, where they have become vicarious learners in other foreign languages and other different environments. And that's one thing that has made technology so wonderful to be implemented into my classroom, that we use it every day, that I feel that my students will be college and career ready, because they not only know how to use the device, but they know how to navigate it as savvy tech users.
Technology has had an awesome impact on student learning in the sense that, to me, it has helped students grow. We live in an age where technology is really big with students. I mean, the average student has an iPad, a tablet, some type of game system, a phone. So with that being said, even as adults, we are very hip to technology. So to me, technology just helps engage a student. And when a student is engaged, a student is learning. So to me, that's how technology has impacted students' learning.
Thank you. Okay. Technology affects student learning in numerous ways. This is a tool that we use at school called Mastery Connect. It allows us to assess the students. This is one assessment. We can use item analysis. It gives us the question. It tells me who got it correct, the wrong answers, what wrong answer they chose, and allows me to go back and get immediate feedback to see maybe there was an issue with the question, what misunderstandings the students possibly had. So that's one way technology has affected teaching and students in the classroom. In a positive way, it allows for immediate feedback. Other ways technology has affected learning in the classroom. It allows for you to use differentiation. I can use videos. I have access to information readily available at my fingertips. So it's not about what information, can I get the information? It's what I can do with that information. Information accessibility is not a problem. I have that information now. What am I able to do with this information is the question. Some things that kind of hinder the students as it relates to technology. They've become dependent on it, just like with calculators and things like that. They don't have that basis that I think that they should have with just knowing those timetables and things like that. So they've become dependent on it, and they just like just the instant feedback and just the constant entertainment that technology seems to provide for them through games and things like that. I think that technology is good and that you can get that instant feedback, but sometimes you need to just get back to the basics and know how to have that interaction, that human interaction, which teaches you how to talk to people, get feedback, to get what you need from the room, to know how to react to a particular situation, and you don't get that human interaction from a computer and from technology that way. So that's my answer.
Oh, coming from which colony? Which colony are they coming from? They coming from Virginia. That's what's up. They coming from Virginia. And we know that the Proclamation of 1763 says that these colonies, they cannot do what?
Settle west of the Appalachian Mountains.
They can't settle west of the Appalachian Mountains, correct. But
technology has affected student learning by, I guess, it's funny that you asked that question, because I guess this semester I asked a question in class and a couple students went to Google. And my first reaction was to chastised. But then I thought about it, and it's the world that we live in now, where the object of the game is to find the answer. So I think in all it may have made learning a little bit relaxed or a little bit lazy, but on the other side of it, it is needed. Technology is needed. Innovations are needed. And when we learn to incorporate it furthermore into our learning, I think we can further grow as a people together. But it has its pros and cons, but all in all, I think it does do well with the students.
Read 180 is an intervention program that I implement in my classroom to assist students in Tier 2 to make the necessary gains so that they are proficient in reading. In this program, the students are able to take several tests that lets them know what their Lexile level is. They're able to take quizzes on reading books that are on their level so that they can increase their fluency, as well as take our skills test, which allows them to test their knowledge on skills that we've worked on in small group. They're able to also go on the software and work in specific zones, and they're able to get real live data at the point that they're working on it. Once they finish a zone, they can then move to the success zone, and they're actually excited about that. So it lets them know what their daily average is on the computer, and it gives them a sense of independency while they're on the software. The students they are very excited when they complete a segment and they make it to the success zone where they have the use of technology, where the students are able to buy into the program. And once they've bought into the program, they are eager to progress so that they can reach their goals. From a student's perspective, how has technology affected your learning?
Well, it's made learning easier because it makes it easier to take notes, not having to look at messy handwriting, and it makes it easier for the teachers too because it's easier to give us information, grade test, everything.
So in your classroom, what technology is being used?
Some of my classes we have a smart board, we have computers, laptops.
So what type of assignments or lessons is it being used in your class?
Well, we use PowerPoints to take notes from, and my math teacher, she actually prints us off notes and pulls it up on the smart board so we can do the examples together, and it makes it, more easy.
Thank you. In conclusion, there are different views on the effectiveness of technology in the classroom. Because we live in a tech-savvy world, in my opinion, it motivates students to learn, and it gives teachers an additional tool to differentiate their lessons. How do you think technology has affected students' learning?